Every fight I've waged as a public servant has been about trying to strengthen and improve my community. I spent 9 years on the city council in Fort Worth, and I learned to set my agenda based on a face-to-face human contact with the people that I represent, making sure that their priorities became my priorities and that my voice was reflective of the things that they wanted me to work on. The same has been true for me in the Texas Senate, and I've tried to put a unique brand of person-to-person communication with my constituency at the top of my work. I think oftentimes when people get far enough away from their constituents, either because they're in a state capital or in the nation's capital, they forget who elected them to go there and do their work. I try very hard, not only not to forget it, but to actively continue to seek their voices, their input in the work that I'm doing. The battle over reproductive rights and women's health care that was waged on the Senate floor on June 25th was not a battle I chose, not a fight I chose. But when I believe that women's health is endangered, I'm going to stand and fight to protect that. Everyone's goal should be mutually shared in the arena of abortion, and that should be that 0 is the optimal number. But I have different ideas, I suppose, of how to get there. The Republican leaders in the state of Texas dramatically reduced funding for women's health centers across the state of Texas in 2011. And we know that dozens of them across the state, I believe 11 just right here, closed. As a consequence of that, we also know that an estimated 160 to 180,000 women lost access to the only care they had. And if what we really care about, and we should care about, is getting to an abortion number that is 0, then we should make sure that women are empowered to plan well for their future and for their family. My job as a candidate is to make sure that people see me for who I am. A woman who came from a place of poverty and who was able to make a success in my life because of the Texas that I came up in. A woman who wants desperately for others who are coming up in poverty to receive the same kind of partnership from the state that I once received, so that they too can become a part of the success of Texas. I am pro-life. I care about the life of every child. Every child that goes to bed hungry, every child that goes to bed without a proper education, every child that goes to bed without being able to be part of the Texas dream, every woman and man who worry about their children's future and their ability to provide for that future. I care about life. And I have a record of fighting for people above all else, fighting for them in the payday lending arena, fighting for them in the abuses that they endure in the insurance arena, fighting for them and making sure that they are empowered through education, fighting for them and making sure that they have adequate health care. Those are the kinds of things that I know matter to people across the state. And when I have enough of an opportunity to introduce myself to people across the state, that's what I want them to know about me. And I believe that they will take away that that's who I am. And that's the kind of governor that I'll be.